What is up, guys? Finally, after a bunch of tape study, we are here. We're gonna break down this card, the whole freaking card. I was gonna do little videos, break it up, but I said no. I'm gonna do the whole card. This is crazy stuff, man. This is a tough card, guys, because last weekend we had a card that had some difficult matches up. This one's tough, and there's some fights we're sleeping on. Anyway, let's get into it. No more talking around. I'm drinking this look at tendon sweet, woo, the natural water kind of stuff. You gotta drink your water too, guys. Okay. So, guys, this first matchup, Dunham versus Herbert Burns. Hope you can see it there. Let's go down. Boom. Oh, God. Technical, bear with me. So, Dunham versus Herbert Burns. Really cool, fun matchup. I took a bunch of notes. Dunham has a chance, but of course he hasn't really won for a while. It's like 2-year layoff. Burns has more pop in his shots, as we know. And Dunham is looking a little past his prime. A little weak to the body. It's a really fun matchup, and I've seen a lot of people saying maybe Dunham. He's a tough guy. He's like a vet. Sport looking really good. I think the momentum is more on Burns' side, and I'm not gonna mince words, man. I've gone back on this. I've thought about it a lot. It's tough, guys. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. My pick is gonna be Herbert Burns. I think if he's gonna be a little more explosive, have that more pop in his step. He's gonna have to kind of just pressure him, maybe go to the body, which we know over time Dunham has had that issue, right? I don't think he started out with it from what I remember. I was going back looking, but I just think recently it's gone there. And if you got a guy with more pop, I think the momentum is on Burns' side. He's got more pop in his shots, and he's going against a guy who's kind of, at the later stages of his career and is already weak to the body. I just feel like I got to go with Burns here. Let's look at the man, this is random stuff. Let's look at the odds, my friends. Gosh, dang it, I hate these websites that are like random stuff. Like, what is this advertisement? Like, here's some yams and stuff. Oh, do you have joint pain? Stop. I'm freaking trying to look at betting. All right. So Herbert Burns, as you see right here, Herbert Burns a minus 240 favorite versus Dunham plus 200. I tell you what, if you're feeling Dunham, because he is a vet, I like it. He's well-rounded. He could use his experience, he could use well-rounded to get the win, for sure. If you're feeling Dunham, that's plus money. Cool. Burns at minus 240, I don't know, those odds. Like I said, I can see why. Momentum, like we have to say it again. My pick is still Burns, not necessarily gonna play it, but it's up to you guys what you do. If you're really confident about Burns, which, I feel like he'll get the win, that's my pick, but you can maybe put him in a parlay, but minus 240, a little bit steep. Let's keep going, guys. So look at that. Alonzo Menfield versus Devin Clark. Look at that. Look at these pictures, man. So these guys right here, man. Now, what needs to be said? Alonzo Menfield, he's a very athletic guy, right? He wasn't like a football player. He's very athletic. If you looked at him, he looks so jacked, man. He's a very explosive guy. The only issue, I'm worried about his cardio, maybe. If we look here, Devin Clark, too, really good guy. I think Clark looked, bad in his last fight, though, against Stamann. And Menfield could, he could use his athleticism to maybe catch Clark early, put the pressure on him, But I think the thing is, he could get overzealous, and Clark takes him down. But basically, he needs that. What he needs, Menfield needs that takedown defense. He needs that kind of with ground game, and good cardio. There's some questions we have here, like is his cardio gonna hold up? He's gonna have good takedown defense. I feel like, I'm not saying he's gonna steamroll through him, but I feel like if Menfield is gonna get the win, which I am leaning towards Menfield, that's my pick. Ben Clark's kind of trading wins and losses, and I think Clark could get it done. Like I said, maybe get to hold him, maybe takes him down, maybe kind of grinds him out, maybe gets decision, tires him out. Because like I said, Alonzo Menfield's got that very muscular guy, very athletic, but those muscles take oxygen. So we don't see, is he going to be able to last? Is he going to look just as fresh in the second round, third round? I think, but my pick is still Alonzo Menfield. I think I think he's going to use his athleticism. I don't know, man. Yeah. To kind of just pressure Devin Clark. I think, yeah, that's my pick. I can't really go against Menfield in this. Kind of steep. Look at the odds here. Alonzo Menfield minus 220 and Devin Clark is a plus 190. Man, we're seeing a lot of odds like this. So I think Menfield, maybe you could put him in a parlay, perhaps. But if you're on Devin Clark, like I said, it's kind of like this last fight we just talked about, right? Burns versus Dunham. If you're on Clark, yeah, go for it. That's plus money. I've heard some people saying that they're gonna take him. My pick is Menfield, though. I just feel like, I think he just gets it done. I think he's an athletic guy. It's tough though. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not a confident pick. I mean, I don't know. I mean, well, it's my pick, okay? But I'm not telling you to go bet the house on him, all right? It's up to you guys. Do your own research as well. But nah, I've got to stick with Menifield on this one. Let's go on. Okay. Oh, you see Formiga versus Alex Perez. A very fun matchup, man. Jesus Louise. Formiga, man, he's really good. He's really well-rounded. In his last fight, I remember I had a little bet, you know, Moreno beat him. I thought, yeah, I mean, Formiga's really good. I mean, he's really well-rounded, really good guy. Man, Moreno looked really good in that fight. He just, his hand speed, I thought, like, I didn't think he'd improve it that well. His takedown defense looked good. The boxing, the power looked really good. So, you know, he gets a win over Formiga. Formiga, you know, he's no spring chicken now, guys. You know, he's going against Perez. Perez has, you know, good power. But Formiga, I think, has good striking. I think it's just more, maybe seems a little more polished. I feel like, I mean, maybe not. Maybe some people are saying, no, they've got to be the same on the hand. Using the hands, maybe they're both the same. I feel like Formiga, you know, you can't really sleep on his striking, though. I mean, he's not going to 1 KO power, you know, punch you. But I think, you know, I like the way he mixes it up. He'll keep it busy on the feet and on the ground. That's why I like, he's well-rounded, really good martial artist. I think Formiga has good, you know, good ground and wrestling too. Perez will manage to keep it on the feet, I think, though, and maybe get like a decision win. You know, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go with Perez here. Like, I think Formiga, like I said, he's kind of going, maybe getting past his prime a little bit. Really good though. I mean, he's a really good guy in the division. Like, he's a problem for anyone. He's like one of the best flyweights out there, right? He's really good. I like the way he mixes it up. But I think Alex Perez, you know, younger guy. I think he'll manage to keep it on the feet. I think I mean, I don't want to get too biased, kind of think about Moreno, but it's hard not to think about his fight against Moreno. I think it could go a similar way. My pick is going to be Perez, guys. Perez, Alex Perez. Alex Perez is like minus 140. Sierra Formiga is plus 120 here, as you see. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a toss-up. Like it's a close fight. I mean, I think because if Formiga can, you know, really mind his P's and Q's, as we say, if he can really mix it up well, I mean, maybe he subs him, right? But now my pick, guys, still Perez. I mean, that's what I'm going for, guys. Let's keep going, my friends. Oh, we got Charles Byrd versus Mackay Pattullo. And, gosh dang it, this thing. All right, so, yes, I took some more notes on that. Yeah, Byrd versus Pattullo, you know, it's a tough one. I mean, a lot of these fights are going back in my head a lot. Pattullo hits with power, you know, but he's not the most well-rounded. I mean, I think that's pretty much all he is, right? Like, that's all he has on his game. You know, and Byrd has the wrestling, that's the wrestling background. So we're seeing this a lot, like the striker versus grappler kind of guy, you know, if you want to, or wrestler, I guess, right? Byrd is 36 years old, and he should be able to sub. He could sub Pattullo. He could get it done, man. I'm telling you, because Pattullo just, I haven't seen really much of his anything besides his like punching power. He just kind of wants a box in there. I think maybe I see it maybe he could wear him Pattullo and maybe sub him in the second round. Maybe kind of like, you know, survive the storm of the punches and kind of get him down. Charles Byrd though, man, he wilts under pressure. And Mackay doesn't have have really good takedown defense, it seems, though. So it's kind of like a pick 'em. I'm not really, I don't think it's really good for betting, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. My pick, it's kind of tough, man. I've been going back and forth on this in my mind. I was kind of feeling Pattullo because I thought, you think, oh, maybe he worked on his takedown defense. Oh, maybe he'll be able to keep on the feet and, like, you know, light him up. But it's like, you're kind of gambling with that. You have to really kind of, like, just have faith or something. You know, I think it's kind of like, almost like a pick 'em in my opinion. But I think, to be honest with you, I want to go for Pattullo in a way, but I think Byrd gets it done. I think, gosh dang it. I'm not going to gamble this, though. I don't think you should. Look at Charles Byrd is minus 170. What? And Mackay Pattullo is plus 150. A lot of people, I think because of the wrestling, they think he's going to get down. It's just tough. If we've seen something Pattullo where he has really improved takedown defense, but haven't really seen that, so... Yeah, you know what? I'm going with the favorite here, but I don't think it's a good fight for betting. I wouldn't be surprised if Pattullo maybe lights him up on the feet. Maybe he's worked on his takedown offense enough to where Byrd is just kind of looks lost there. Oh, no, I'm taking him down. It's tiring me out. Oh, he's lighting me up on the feet when I'm holding him. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm almost like kind of want to go for Pattullo, but I think Charles Byrd can get it done. I think he can use his grappling. He can use wrestling. Kind of, you know, get Pattullo down, get the win. So my pick is Byrd, but it's not. I mean, this fight, I would say stay away from it for betting. Cody Stamann going on next, going to Cody Stamann versus Brian Kelleher. Man, Yeah, it's messed up. A statement. His younger brother. It's so sad, man. This stuff. His younger brother lost his life, and he was young. His brother looked really young, and it's just so sad, man. It breaks my heart whenever I hear about this kind of stuff. I wish there were more. I just wish that the world. I mean, there's such crazy times, guys. I'm sorry. I want to get my picks out. I don't want to talk about like the world too much right now, but I pray for those. I'm not a religious man, but I pray for those that are going through hurt right now, and Cody Stamann. It's just such sad news. I just wish that people would have this good sense of mind. I pray that the world is healed, that we have understanding and peace. But hey, heart goes on. And Kelleher wrote a message to Stamann as well, like, hey, condolences to you. We know we got a war, but hey, that was really nice. So, but and it affects you. Like we have to say, we have to talk about from betting and stuff. Put that on the side here. We acknowledge that. It's very sad. Pray for the world, right, guys? Pray for any one of you that are going through a tough time or anything. Just know, life, man. Just don't throw your life away. I mean, I don't want to talk about that too much, but yeah, just anyone go through a tough time, man. Just hang in there. You can get through it. I think, yeah, we got to have this mental fortitude. But anyway, I mean, I don't want to make this a big, really preachy thing. Sorry, but yeah, Cody Stamann going against Brian Kelleher. Really fun matchup. We got a lot on this card, right? A lot of times, guys, freaking grappling versus striker. Really, I mean, people are sleeping on this card. I think it's gonna be fun, man. Just interesting from if you're a real fan of the sport. Interesting to see how things play out. And Cody looked good against Song Yadong, man. I tell you, Song Yadong, man, what the hell? Song Yadong, he's looking good. He's a phenom, but come on, guys. I know some of you gonna argue with me, but Song Yadong against Chito Vera. I don't know. I still think Chito won that, man. I think he edged out. I'm not saying it was a crazy robbery, but I was like, come on, man. I'm glad I didn't bet it, though. I still picked Chito, and I was like, what the heck? And then I think Cody Stamann looked good against Song Yadong, too. He loses a lot of wrestling. I don't know. I think maybe Song Yadong's getting a little favoritism. He is good, obviously. He's legit. He's a legit prospect. The hype is real, but I feel like, I don't know. I mean, maybe the UFC kind of wants their, like, we need another Chinese star and stuff and get those fans and all that, but and it's cool because he has a really exciting style. Maybe he's being protected a little bit. I don't know, but Cody Stamann looked good. We got, as we all know, he's like a stocky, powerful wrestler guy. He has good wrestling. He'll go for takedowns and keep the control. Once he gets a hold of you, he wants to get a hold of you, and he's looked really good in the hands too. He has nice boxing to set up the takedowns. When you get that good combo of the boxing with the wrestling, if you can use it well, it translates to success in the octagon, guys. We know that. Kelleher has good BJJ. He's good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and cardio. But probably, I don't think he's going to sub Stamann. Like, I mean, I know, hey, stylistic matchup, the stylistic kind of matchup. It's like, you got the wrestler versus a BJJ guy. And not always, depends. But a lot of times, if you can work it, the wrestling can kind of neutralize or cancel out the BJJ. It can, not always. But yeah, I think Kelleher has power in his punches. Yeah, he does. We all know. Stamann should. But I just feel like Stamann will kind of neutralize him. I think he'll be able to kind of use the boxing to set it up. He's no slouch himself. Set up the takedowns, get control of Kelleher, and I think he'll get a decision. I think Cody's a grinder, man. So Cody Stamann, going for Cody in this. That's my pick. And let's look at this laptop's going crazy over here. Cody Stamann minus 275 versus Brian Kelleher plus 235. Jeez Louise, these are odds. But you know what? I think it's warranted. It's just that when you got the good wrestler and you've seen what he's done, if he can get a hold of you, he'll grind you out. He'll wear on you. It tires you out. Your striking it can be neutralized, and you can get tired. Yeah, so yeah, my pick is Cody Stamann, man. Put him in a parlay if you want. If you're on Kelleher, it could happen. Kelleher's got power and stuff too. Just research this. Go with your gut, guys. Go and don't get too biased. It's tough not to be biased, but Coming up next, Gerald Meerschaert versus Anthony Ivy. Now, Meerschaert, kind of crazy guy. He kind of trades losses and stuff. He had a funny thing on Instagram where he was playing the fact that he was all in what was he wearing? I don't know what, cut off jeans and stuff, American t-shirt, and had the sunglasses on, his beard, and a bandana or something. He's playing saxophone. I don't know, funny guy after his win. He of course beat he beat Win. That guy is really short for. I mean, that guy has no business being 185. What is this? He's so tiny. He's he's the height of average or even a smaller bantamweight. Right? He's 5'6" or some crap. I don't know. That guy that he fought Win, and he's kind of like DC's boy. He's he's hey man, this is my guy. But that's ridiculous. You can't go down, guys, dude. How are you 5'6" and you have trouble cutting down to 185 and stuff like that? You know what I mean? He had trouble in all kinds of weight classes. Anyway, I don't know. It's just crazy. So Mearshart obviously uses. I mean, he was looking good though. He looks improved. His hands are looking good. He's more primarily a boxer, and he was able to use that length. I mean, dude, he had such a huge reach advantage. I was like, come on, man, dude. If you get KO'd by this little dude, win. Come on, Mearshart. Damn. All right. Anyway, but Heinisch is good too. Mearshart, I think he's improved striking. He's primarily a BJJ guy though. He's a BJJ guy that worked on striking, and I've noticed that when I was watching, he's always heavy on that lead leg. He doesn't throw many kicks, but sometimes he does a nice little, side kick to the body, kick to the side of the body right there. Pretty good. Every now and again, but primarily it's out there. He'll strike. I like it almost like the Diaz style where he's out there, he's the reach. He'll kind of bait you. He'll move back. Okay, he'll move his head back to dodge out of the way of your punch, and then he'll counter with the nice 1-2. Looking pretty good. I mean, he's got good range as long as he can actually manage his distance. If he can tell, it's looked improved. So maybe I think this fight could go do a lot of stand up. Heinisch, he could still land some takedowns though. Heinisch is Heinisch no slouch. Oh God, that's right. Gosh, what guys? Hello, call me on this dude. Oh, it got guys. It got freaking changed. It's Anthony Ivy now. Hello, yes, I was watching a little bit on Anthony Ivy to get a feel of it. Coming in late notice. I'm telling you what, guys. My pick. It's tough. It's a tough pick. Gosh dang it, I remember that. Yep. One thing that concerned when I was looking at Mearshart, because he kind of trades wins for losses. He looked pretty good in his other one, but I mean the guy he had such a huge height and reach advantage. Of course, you should look good, right? But Mearshart, I guess, is Eric Anders. Mearshart gets out of the way, leaning back, like I said, 1-2s. Cardio looks good, hands look good. Lands good body kicks and stuff. But the split decision went to Anders, right? Eric Anders, and but Eric Anders, he's a decent size himself, and puts under pressure. It's how Mearshart shows up. I'll tell you what, my pick, guys, I think Mearshart's going to be more prepared. The hands are looking good. He can use his range. He has good BJJ. I think it's him, but I'm going to stay away from this fight, guys. And the odds, I don't think, are even out on this because Anthony Ivy, look at Mearshart was... see, this is against Ian Heinisch. Heinisch was minus 125. Mearshart was a plus 105 underdog. I think the odds are going to be skewed on that. Sorry. But I say we go for Gerald Mearshart, but I think it's tough. You don't want to really bet on these guys too much. The inconsistency, and sometimes he's not going to 1 KO power you. If Mearshart can manage the distance, his hand's been looking improved, and he always has a BJJ to go fall back on. So I think I could see him kind of getting a little decision, maybe popping him off like that. But I think his weight, I think he should try to land on him. Maybe close the distance, get a sub, man. Because sometimes I think he's a little too happy to be on his back. I mean, set it up a little better. I think Mearshart could get the win. I'm going to stay away from this from betting, guys. It's kind of weird. Late notice, so you got to go for Mearshart. That's my pick. Chase Hooper versus Alex Caceres. Another stuff. It's always like striker versus grappler over here, dude, right? It's like, what's going on here, man? Alex Caceres, as we all know, he's a vet of the sport, dude. He's not good at takedown defense. We all know this. I mean, the blueprint to beat Caceres has kind of been... established, right? Chase is a grappler, and Alex is a striker. Like I said, Chase will eventually. I think this is how I see it, man. Chase is, it looks like, looks like he's a little Sean O'Malley, I guess. But he will eventually get Alex down, as Alex doesn't have much power. I feel like because Alex, he gets some weird stuff. He was does crazy striking stuff. I like it. I've said this before on the channel. I like Taekwondo. I like those traditional martial arts. I don't care what you say. I think it's cool to have that as a base. Can set up trickier opponents and stuff. Kind of hard to prepare for in a way. Sneaky, but I just don't think. I think he's kind of like Yair Rodriguez uses it, and Yair Rodriguez is not the heaviest of hitters, but he'll at least have some more snap to it. I feel like Alex Caceres. And at least, Yair Rodriguez has a BJJ background. I think Alex Caceres is I don't want to be rude to him. He's good. Awesome guy. I mean, he's always fun to watch in there. I just wish he could have improved his grappling and his takedown defense more. He could game plan for this, though. If he does do it, I just see Chase. He's a tough kid. He's real young. I think Alex, doesn't have much power in his hands, like I said. Alex is much more experienced, though. He could game, if Alex is going to get this, he could game plan to attack Chase's legs, right? Go to the body, maybe. I mean, he has a nice little spinning kick. I like that, that spinning back kick and stuff like that. It's like Taekwondo kind of, background, in karate and stuff like that. You see little, flashes of that. But I think he's just not gonna do enough to do it. Like if he really game plans smart, attack the legs, attack the stay out. He's a slicker striker, obviously. Jab, pop the jab, get just keep chase on the outside, jab him away, and run away from those takedowns. Push off the head, get away from it, circle around, just point fight him the whole freaking the entire fight. He could get the nod, but I feel like nah, he's gonna slip up. Chase Hooper is gonna he's gonna eat some shots, but then he's not gonna get knocked out. He's like, oh, I can take it, I'm young. He's gonna close distance. He's gonna get him down. He's gonna sub him, man. That's how I feel it happening. I just can't go against Chase in this one, dude. I mean, it'd be cool if Caceres gets it, man. Just do some flashy stuff, get a really cool, fun fight. But Chase Hooper minus 150, Alex Caceres plus 130. I mean, those odds reflect. I mean, yeah, I think those are fair. I mean, Chase Hooper just gonna get him to the ground, sub him, man. Let's go talking about cool striking. Sean O'Malley versus Eddie Wineland. So this is a good one too, man. Fun stuff, man. Eddie Wineland, this is like gonna be his 14th fight in the UFC. Yeah, and Eddie Wineland's got good power. He's like a boxer, right? He's got good power. The punches, he's like a brawl, right? He did against what was that? Popov, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that guy Popov. Yeah, he did. He was like, wants to grind on the mouthpiece and swing at you. Sean's so slick, man. He looked good when he was fighting Caceres. I'm sorry, Quinones. He pieced up Quinones, and Quinones is like, joke. He kind of stands up too tall though. But I think the footwork, the striking, a little more finessed than Wineland. I feel like. I mean, I think Wineland probably has more power though. But I feel like if Sean O'Malley did that to Quinones, I think he'll have success against Wineland. I think he'll mind the P's and Q's and just he's on the hype train, man. Sean O'Malley hype train is real. I mean, hey. I'm jumping on it, I guess. My pick is Sean O'Malley. Just can't go against Wineland. Wineland could get it done. Who knows? Maybe land something, but nah, man. And the odds, dude. The odds. What the fudge, dude? Look at these odds, right? What is it? Let me see here. Freaking crap, man. Sean O'Malley minus 440 versus Eddie Wineland plus 360. Jeez Louise. I mean, it's just so steep. I mean, you could put him in a parlay. I just don't see how. Regardless, I mean, or just not bet this, man. If you're feeling Wineland, I mean, maybe land something. He's heavy-handed, but like. Sean O'Malley, I feel like he's gonna use his reach, his length. He's gonna be able to land some flashy stuff. He's gonna make it his fight. I mean, I wish Caceres would kind of take a page out of his book, And I think Caceres and Sean O'Malley actually trained together before, I think. And back in the day, I think Sean O'Malley said that. But yeah, even freaking Sean O'Malley, I think picked Hooper to get that win. Oh, geez, Louise. But yeah, Sean O'Malley's gonna get it done, guys. Moving on. So this one, Neil Magny versus Anthony Rocco Martin. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Could be a really boring fight. Who knows? But I think I'm interested in this fight. I want to see how it plays out. Neil Magny, he looked good against the Leech, man. The Leech, he was like kind of a nice, like Chinese prospect coming up. And Neil Magny looked good, though. He's a vet, and he had a great game plan. Really shut him down, man. He's a total vet with composure. He's that composure. I think that's what Neil Magny really has going for him. Rocco's looked really powerful and tough, though, too, at this weight class. Like, he looks, he's filled out well. So I think, kind of equal in the size-wise. I mean, I don't think... it's kind of tough. The low kicks were really good for Rocco. I mean, that's in this last fight when he was fighting the Russian, which, so sad, like, he had, his mother was having health issues and stuff, but he fought through adversity. I mean, he's got that mental toughness, it shows, and he was, like, trying to egg on the fighter. He wants to get in your face, trying to make it fun. He wants to egg you on. Those leg kicks were money, man. That's what landing all fight. And he's got a good wrestling background, too, right? I've heard a lot of people talking about Neil Magny, but I think I'm going to go with Rocco here. I think he could use his leg kicks, maybe pressure him, maybe use that wrestling a little bit. I think he could pressure him, stand on the outside. It could be a boring fight. They're going to just stare at each other. Maybe it's like a little shadow boxing kind of match the whole time. So one of them could just get the decision. I think I'm just leaning towards Rocco Martin. Like, he's going to get the nod. But this is a tough one. I don't know. It's a tough one. You can't really say for sure he's going to get it. Put money on him. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's close. It could go either way. I wouldn't be surprised if Neil Magny did get it, but look at Neil Magny is a minus 145 favorite. Anthony Rocco is a plus 125. Get those underdog bets in, man. That's nice. But if you're feeling Neil Magny, sure go for him. But yeah, I think it's either like dog or pass for me. He's a slight underdog too. I mean, yeah, I just feel like Rocco maybe a little more aggressive. Neil Magny look good, like I said, but my pick is Rocco, man. Aljamain Sterling versus Cody Sandhagen. This is going to be a fun fight. I'm looking forward to this one, dudes. Oh, man. Aljamain Sterling versus Cody Sandhagen. After getting TKO'd against Moraes, Aljamain, he's improved. He looked good. I mean, I remember he was always really wild, really cool style. I like the guy. You know, he's cool. You know, he seems like a really nice guy on the mic. You know, he's composed, funny, interesting, nice personality. You know, his corner's always going crazy, right? He's got the same coaches as Chris Weidman and everything. But yeah, I mean, like it's good wrestling background, but his striking is interesting. Like one thing I've noticed, one thing that concerns me is like I like it that he the leg kicks are good, and I like. He's accurate with them though. He'll kind of have his hands out, his hands low, chin out, which is not good. But he'll strike. He'll when he strikes, he uses the length well, his reach good, really well. He'll hit you with it. He's accurate with it. He'll hit you with it. I just don't like that he stays out there too long though. Like he doesn't have that whip to it. You know, the hand does not return back to his chin where he should keep it, or at least back to his side. He doesn't return the hand close enough. He kind of jumps out there and like Superman. You know, he'll just like have his arm extended. I think he's asking to get countered, man. I don't know. That's something I saw. Maybe you can disagree with me, but I'm just not liking that, man. But yeah, he's he kneebarred Cody Stamann though. I mean, like I said, the grappling and stuff, it's good. He's got a good base, so he's got that wild, unpredictable strikes. He'll land like a spinning back fist and stuff, and good stuff. I like it. Sometimes he does it every now and again. It doesn't have too much success, but he'll do like a little spinning back kick too. I like it. But like I said, I think like. Corey Sandhagen, man. Corey has good movement. He's tough. I mean, look, this guy's being hyped up, man. I mean, he's been looking good, man. Sterling has that good grappling, like I said, but Corey has BJJ too in the end of striking. And I feel like, guys, I'm telling you what, I'm going with Corey Sandhagen on this. I think he's looked good. I mean, I think he's getting hyped up a lot, but he's tough, dude. Like, I mean, he'll get to, like his arm was like bending back. Like, I mean, he's survived those kind of, he'll weather the storm. He's tough. He'll not tap. He has good scrambles too. I like that he's always kind of reversing on you. Not necessarily gonna take you out there with it. He could, but I think like his Sandhagen's BJJ could help him against Sterling's kind of grappling. I think he's not gonna tap. I feel like he's okay. He's kind of getting bad positions. If he gets cut up, getting shots. His arms getting freaking extended. He's still gonna survive it. Reverse it on you. I think he's gonna switching movements well. I think on the feet, I tell you, on the stand-up, I think, Corey Sandhagen's got to have an advantage, man. He switches up really well. I think Aljamain Sterling can get countered. I mean, I think he'll land kicks, try to get him to the cage, but I think Sandhagen will be able to do more damage. And close fight, really going to be a really fun fight. Not surprised. Sterling could definitely get it, absolutely, but I'm going with Sandhagen on this, man. I guess can't. I've heard some people say that, Aljamain should get it, but nah, dude, I'm going with Sandhagen. Let's look at the odds, my friends. Neil Magny minus 145 favorite. Look at that. Oh no, that's the other fight. Sorry. Aljamain Sterling 115 favorite over here. Minus 115. Corey Sandhagen minus 105. Look at that. So see the odds reflected. It's so close. Who's gonna get it? It's like a pick'em. But I'm going with Sandhagen, man. Yeah, I'm going with Sandhagen, guys. Can't go against him. My friends, my brosivs. Coming up next. I've talked about this fight. I'm looking forward to this fight. I am nervous. I'm freaking out, guys. I don't care if people talk crap about me. I like this MMA community. I like it because if you go on Reddit or whatever, like people are like always dogging on Cody, and then I remember like, I don't know. But I tell you what, guys, gotta keep composed when I'm talking about this match. It's crazy. There's just some fights where you just like you connect. You're like, what? I'm going for this dude, man. I like Cody. I'm a fan of Cody's. I'm not ashamed to say it. Okay. All right, Rafael Sanso, man, what a vet. He's 37 years old. He's no spring chicken. Man, he's fought the who's who in this division. Okay, he has good leg kicks too. I mean, he's always fast with them. And of course, we all know good BJJ. His hands too. I like the combos. He's fast. He puts. The thing with Sanso though, he doesn't really like he doesn't want to finish too much, and I respect though. He won't go for the unnecessary hammer strikes. Really respectful guy. Doesn't talk trash a lot. I think it's good. So I think he won't really get into Cody's head. I think we'll see a more composed Cody here. But one thing though, you know what? It's kind of weird, guys. Cody, some people are saying, he leg kicks. Like even Pedro Munoz landed leg kicks. And I look back and he does. But one thing I notice when you look back on his fights, he's really good at dodging leg kicks though. He doesn't like always just check him. He will jump out of the way. Okay? He's really good at. He's fast at. Like he'll be like that. You think you're gonna leg kick him? He'll jump out of the way. So that's good. It gets frustrates you because it makes you use your energy. Get you off balance, throws you off your game. And he has good leg kicks of his own. I don't know why we don't talk about this. Cody's got good leg kicks. And an underused jab. I want him to jab more, man. Use that great boxing. I mean, look, stylistic-wise, I mean, the real thing is this, man. The mentality. We all know what's going on here. Cody, it's just a mental thing, and you can't make excuses though. Here's what I said. Even after the loss, he said I fought like a dumbass. He said even on social media when people were roasting him, he's like, hey, at least I'm clean. I wasn't a cheater. I didn't use like a bunch of steroids and stuff. But I just fought like a dumbass. No excuses. Like he says now, he's coming out of quarantine. Like he hasn't gotten a barber. He hasn't got shaved. He's like coming looking out there, looking like a little crazy mini. Who the hell is that? Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. But anyway, yeah, but he's looking like a barbarian out there. And I think he's like he said, he's kind of handled it, worked on it. When I think those leg kicks eating him, if there's things you can work with, he's switched, not switch camps. He's been with Team Alpha, but he's also gone to Jersey. He's working with Frankie Edgar. He's working with, a good boxing coach. He's working with this BJJ coach. The BJJ coach, like I've said this on the stream before, his BJJ coach. Now he's still working with Holdsworth, but he's also in New Jersey. He's working with the guy Almeida, this guy who helped to game plan for Assunção when he helped to game plan with Moraes when he fought Assunção to get the win. So I think we're going to see a focus, a more Cody that wants to use all of his game. I think we're going to see a Cody that wants to mind his P's and Q's more. And I'm telling you guys, like I know, like a lot of people are going for Assunção on this, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to bet this fight. I'm just going to watch it and go crazy. And like I don't even know, man. Going crazy. This desk I'm working on. I told you I made a joke about the stream. I'm gonna break this goddamn desk. I'm crazy. But I'm hoping. I gotta go. I know I'm fanboying here. Like of course. But I've thought about it. I'm just saying, Assunção could get the win. He minds his P's and Q's right. Good BJJ, and he could counter Cody. But Cody should, on paper, look. It's just a mental thing. It's how he shows up. This is all about if he shows up or not. I don't want to see a freaking T Wood kind of thing going on here. I don't see like where you come back and you just no excuses. I don't know. You don't do anything. No, I think Cody. He knows he's talked about it in interviews. Minus PQs. He's a better boxer, right? Striking game's there. He's got really good sprawls too. He's got a good takedown defense. He's working on his BJJ more. They said he's gonna trying to. He has a good. They said he's got a really good base. He's working with holders all the time. I just want to see though how much improvement he's made. I want to see him tinker with that. My picks, Cody, guys. I'm going for Cody. This is a bad match for betting. Even if you're not a fan, you might think, hey, Curry Ninja MMA, you are just fanboying Cody. That's why you're going for it. No, I'm trying not to be biased. I am biased on this, but I'm telling you, I'm being honest though. From betting perspective, look at Cody's minus 145 favorite. Rafael Santos a plus 125. Odds are kind of close. I think it's tough. It's how Cody shows up. We know how Santos is going to show up. How's Cody going to show up? Is Cody going to get there reckless like he has? Like he has the crisper technique. He's got all these these good tools in his in his arsenal, but he's going to throw those damn tools out the window just to brawl. Is he going to do it or not? I think he'll learn. I think he can make adjustments. People are saying, oh, you can't fix it. You can't fix it. But that's what you do. What are you talking about? If someone is eating leg kicks all the time, if they're stubborn, yeah, but you can adjust it, So I'm going with Cody, guys. Gosh, dang it. Sorry, I didn't want to go on a rant. I control myself right now. I didn't go on a rant. All right, Amanda Nunes versus Felicia Spencer. We're at the freaking main card, my friend. So, yeah, Amanda Nunes, she's defending the 135 belt. Now she's going to defend her 145 belt here. What needs to be said? I've heard some trash talk about Nunes, but look, she's good, man. I don't care what you say. She's like, oh, she's a bum. Or I don't know. Some people are talking crap, or I don't even know what. But, nah, man. Felicia, what can we say? Felicia's a grappler. We all know this. She's a grappler. She got Megan Anderson, but Megan Anderson at that time, especially even now, let's be honest, she's kind of not lived up to hype too much. You know what I mean? Megan Anderson does not have the best takedown defense, and she, Felicia Spencer's gonna. I think in the cage she's gonna be the heavier fighter. And she has a good BJJ. We all know how she's going to win. When she looked good at Cyborg, man, she cut Cyborg early because she got chin on her, man. She took damage. It's crazy. Felicia Spencer has a chin. She eating shots to land her own sloppily. It's not the most crisp of technique when striking, right? But here's the thing. I wrote them. It's just total striker versus grappler in this. Again with this card has total striker versus grappler stuff going on, man. Crazy stuff. Felicia could eat some punches, get a hold of Nunes, and use her heavy top game. She's like the heavy fighter, muscle her to the ground, land some ground pound, which she does pretty well, and go for the sub. She could, but Nunes got a good BJJ background himself. But guys, look, Nunes gets it done, right? I'm sorry, I'm not saying she's gonna get it done. It's gonna be easy. I think Felicia Spencer, she's gonna. Here's how she could win. Now Nunes could get tired. She does get tired, right? She's throwing out a lot of output. She has a lot of output to box you up. I don't think it could happen, but I don't think Nunes is gonna necessarily just one KO punch, like, just like in this little like finisher, just like she did Ronda Rousey, man. And I don't think it's gonna be that easy, but I think Felicia Spencer will weather the storm a bit. But I feel like, at best, it could just be like a Chris Cyber versus Felicia Spencer kind of thing where Nunes gets a nod. Like maybe Spencer just kind of survives the onslaught and stuff, but always it's just getting pieced up and everything. But let's look at the odds. Look at this ridiculousness. Amanda Nunes -160 versus Felicia Spencer plus 140.75. I don't know, man. I don't know. How crazy would it be if Spencer actually got her down, subbed her, man, and someone makes like a crazy amount of money on that. Cool stuff. But now my pick is Nunes. Not good from a betting perspective. I don't even know if you want to throw this in a parlay. That is way too steep. But my friends, that we broke down the whole card. Awesome. Thank you so much for listening to me. Guys, like and subscribe if you are not. Please comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. I would appreciate you sharing this. I just want to, connect with you guys. Good luck on our bets, guys. And let's have fun. I think just thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I don't know. I'm all crazy high right here, man. I'm just drinking water, okay, guys? I'm hyper, dude. But anyway, yeah, good luck to our bets. Thank you so much for watching all the way like this. And yeah, good luck, my friends. Let's get it. Let's get a little profit. Enjoy and all that good stuff, my friends. All that good stuff. Peace out.